Welcome to Casablanca Cargo. This is Kathy. Today I'm going to build up my cover with the Ritz box. As you can see there, it's kind of flimsy, but through the course of magic, no, not really magic, it's just building up layers, it'll be sturdy. It'll be very sturdy by the time I get done with this. I've got black cardstock at 65 pounds weight. And then I found this mailer. I mean, I looked everywhere. I was looking everywhere for more kind of thin cardboard like the Ritz box to just glue it to there. I couldn't find anything. So I'm using this cardboard mailer, which is heavier than paper bag or craft paper, but not quite as heavy as a regular cardboard box. And I need to make rounded corners, so I'm just using my trusty glue stick here for the cutting corner. Just nip around those. Doesn't have to be perfect. And so there we go. So now I have the rounded corners and cut down this box. It's not really a box, it's packaging. But and it's not wide enough, but I have another piece that I'm going to use on the box. And now I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to use, how I'm going to use it. I want the corrugated sections at the corners, and it's a little bit thicker than the brown mailer there. So I'm just I'm just trying to figure this out as I go. I have an idea in mind of what I want it to look like at the end of everything, but just getting there is the battle. Taking my metal ruler edge, and of course that line isn't straight. I don't think that's going to bother anything, but I have my finger blade here just to cut through a bit, and it gave me a area that I could cut the. This was packaging from I think some, what did I have? What it was like kitchen towels or something, or napkins or something. I don't know, but I was like, oh, packaging, So here we go. I don't need it to be as thick, so I tore some of the paper away from that section. And once again, just making it up as I go. I'm just gonna trim it down and take some of the bulk out so that it'll not be so dramatic a change in height from this piece to the brown mailer. I'm using the Aleene's tacky glue for this part, but then I remembered, oh wait, no. Shiny cardboard. So I'm getting the double-sided tape. I'll put that down, and then I'll put some tacky glue down so that everything stays secure. I'm going to put the brown mailer down first, as such as you see here. And I can't find my huge bone folder, the cake, the cakes spreader type tool. I don't know what happened to it. So, I'm just going to improvise. Here in a moment, you'll see. Once I get that cut off, flippity flop. I've got a binder clip to smush this glue down. I don't know. It's crazy. For me, I think, well, I know where it is. I just used it. And then I can't find it. And I've looked in every area that I think it should be in. And I still can't find it. And of course, I'll find it after I'm done with this project. For the cardboard piece here, I used the Olene's Tacky Glue. And just trying to, you can see the corrugated areas, but you won't see them. I'm going to cover all this up with the black paper, and at the moment, but I still needed the corrugated area for later on. That'll be in the next video. I'll show you why. So now I'm going to do the other side, of course, and same process. So I have a little bit of the brown mailer left, and I want to build up the layer on the front here so that it evens out or matches a bit more the height of that corrugated piece on the end, so that when I put the the black paper on, it won't crease or sink in, So that's what I'm doing here, is just trying to build up the height. So this part, I'm just going to use my cheapest glue, the school glue. Actually, it's even super cheap because I got it on clearance for 74 cents. I'm so proud. And I've had this thing, I've used it in so many projects, and I've had it for a few years, and yeah, so just trying to get it to come out of the tube now, but there we go. So this is glue that I use a lot when I'm just doing paper to paper. And if it's not like the top layer of paper, then it shouldn't wrinkle, hopefully. But if it does in this project, it'll be okay, because it is supposed to be an antique, vintage looking photo album. So that helped a bit, but it's not quite there. And this is the front of the cover, so I'm going to add one more piece here, just so that when the black paper goes over it, it'll just sort of slope down a bit. But unless you actually, I think it'll work. I think it'll just ease down, slope down, whatever. Whatever the technical term is for that. And again, just with the regular school glue here, just put it in there. I think it'll work. So finally, on the front here, I want to bulk up that spine, and so I have just a little bit left of the brown mailer. I have some strips here, so I'm going to piece them together. And then glue them down. And now I'm just bringing in some masking tape because I feel I need to. I don't know. I've never done a journal cover this intense before with so many moving parts. I I just want it to be sturdy and on the inside. And I'm just going to mask all the seams just so it'll be a bit smoother underneath the black paper. And I don't know. I'm hoping that the masking tape will achieve that. And here you can see all the places I've taped. Maybe over taped it. But now I've got some double-sided tape and some the Scotch Create glue stick on the front. I don't want wet glue at this point because I don't want the black paper to warp and then seep into all the crevices, of the layers underneath. Okay, so I've nipped off the corners and now I'm just going to finagle things around the rounded corners there. And here I am using wet glue, the tacky glue, because I want to be able to manipulate the paper into the corner. This paper is it's very sturdy, and so it tends to not want to go where I want it to go unless I use the wet glue. And more masking tape just so the paper doesn't reject the glue. Here I have another piece of the black cardstock, and I'm just using double-sided tape on the edges and glue stick on the triangle parts inside. Sticky. It's sticky. Then this is the inner piece, as you can see there, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Right, well, here's the way it's looking right now, and I just have to do something about the middle now. And I want to make it a little bit more sturdy. I have 2 pieces of cardstock that I've cut down, and it's about 6 inches wide, so I have about a 2-inch spine and then 2 inches on either side of that I want to, I'm going to glue to the outside and the inside of the spine area. Well, after I glued this outside piece on, I forgot that I wanted to decorate the edges, use a decorative punch. So I had to do that while it was glued on, and I don't have the footage for that. It was all off camera. But here's the way it's looking right now. And next week, I'm going to mess it up. Okay, see you soon. Bye for now.